Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of our Legacy of Ruin campaign. After a roughly month-long break while we enjoyed some summer festivities here in the real life, we return to our companions who are in the Ravenel forest seeking leads for where they might be able to find Father Pedros. Having heard that there is a woman by the name of Alice who is known to be able to scry and search out what people search for in their deepest hearts at a great cost. They sought out this hut in the woods. The kindly old lady did indeed admit to the ability to scry and seek out for our companions, but alluded to a cost that every spell must have that is unique to every individual. Through some discussions, they discovered she also serviced the local area as a midwife and a purveyor of herbs, helping women in the local area to conceive, or perhaps to do other things, depending upon what their needs were. She challenged our companions to find a special component for this scrying spell. A beast lurks in the woods, horse-like in nature, but different, with a unique feature that they must harvest in order to cast the spell. They believe that Miko might have the innocent soul that would enable them to track the beast successfully. Unwilling to spend the night in Alice's hut, our companions headed out into the frigid, snowbound woods, where they settled in to rest. Miko and Delea chose to take the watch together. Conversation that pulls on the heartstrings of all young members, exploring the inner workings of their own hearts and desires. A dramatic scene unfolds. As it appears, there's more to this relationship than either knew. For Delea had discovered her mother had been seeking to betroth her to Miko, to solidify her political future, and Miko knew this fact. As the emotions raged and the two had a deep conversation, Delea admitted her deep found feelings for Miko that she had discovered all on her own, and Miko confessed that he liked her as a friend. And realizing at that moment that perhaps the statements he had made had come out the wrong way. Perhaps Miko's words did not come through how they had thought they had come through. They parted ways and we ended our session. And that is where we pick up, as Miko and Delea's watch ends, and we move further into the night. What do you all choose to do?
Who's supposed to? I mean, is it still the middle of the
We
night?
can
Yeah.
move towards the morning now, and
Okay.
begin that way, perhaps.
I think Vatio was supposed to take the last watch, so she'd be the first one up.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Our first
And I
watcher
think
doesn't need much rest, so.
right. I think Vatio is gonna just like nudge everybody awake at the appropriate time.
You all awaken on a frigid cold winter night. a tense atmosphere in the air that's hard to place your fingers on. Walter, of course, you're aware due to your shutdown mode and exceptional perception skills.
I know it is early, but I could use a little more pep, a little more energy from all of you if we're going to be doing hunt today, yeah?
You want pep?
Maybe a little?
Hooray! Good morning.
Perfect. Good morning, my dear.
How did you sleep?
Oh, I slept wonderfully. Perfect rest, actually. Did not wake up once until it was time for my watch. Had lovely dream that perhaps I should not go into the details of, but it was a very good time.
You had a good night's sleep, Fatia. Really comforting to hear.
How about you?
Yeah. Had an interesting conversation before I went to sleep, and then I was unconscious for a couple hours.
Ideal scenario, really.
My favorite is passing out, being fully unconscious, and then waking up and having no recollection of the last couple hours.
Tiny
Also
baby
known as
Nico,
sleeping.
you're very quiet this morning. Why are you shaking your head?
I'm okay. I don't need to share with the class today.
Good morning, Miko.
Good morning.
Delia makes a point to not make eye contact.
Yeah, Miko is
Miko!
not making eye contact either.
She's just like, good morning. Yeah. We should probably eat. Yeah, let's eat. That
Yes.
would probably be a good idea. And then
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I am always saying this.
Pretty sure Miko just eats peanut butter jelly sandwiches for all meals.
I have 6 of them left. Yes, I have a counter.
It's a
I'm
running
glad somebody
tally.
is inventory tracking.
How many PB&J sandwiches with the crust cut off does Miko currently have?
But in triangles.
That's an important resource to track.
Cut in triangles, cut without the crust off. He's a hungry little boy, alright?
Okay, but the real question, 6 triangles left or 6 sets of triangles left?
6 sets of triangles left.
Yeah.
6 sandwiches.
Yeah, 6 total
I
sandwiches.
I had 8 at the beginning, and then... Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just taking it down in my notes.
Oh, I'm glad, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in the shared notes.
I don't want to look at the shared notes.
Let's not reference this running dialogue.
Alright.
Michael, what the fuck? Michael.
Look at the ones for the last session.
Anyway, we should probably have our breakfast and then make a plan for our hunt, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do that.
That would be an exquisite idea.
Yeah, Batia, do you remember which way we're going? I know you're the best one amongst us for nature and tracking stuff, so I figure you're probably the smart one here.
This is interesting problem, yes, because this creature that we are trying to track may or may not leave traditional tracks, yes. What we had talked about with Ellis was that perhaps we would need Miko's assistance in tracking this creature. So I will do my best to put us in the right neighborhood, but I am thinking it is going to fall to Miko ultimately.
Great. That's what I
You
like to hear.
got this, Miko. Go and find that creature that we don't know anything else about.
Yes, the one that we'll know it when we see it. It has a unique feature. And for some reason, my notes just say horse, adjective.
Your notes are quite accurate.
I hate that! What does horse adjective
Horse
mean, Baird?
adjective.
It's
It just
described
says
to be
says-
semi-horse-like.
horse dash adjective. Like,
Oh,
Miko's
horse
a horse
appearance,
girl.
hooves. That's what I've written.
Miko's a horse girl.
I'm not surprised.
My real
mean-
life daughter's a horse girl, so you know.
Is your real life daughter Miko of Legacy of Ruin fame?
I don't know. Are we famous?
Okay, let's just go to the forest and go find this horse as an adjective. I'm marking down that I ate a PB&J.
All right.
Oh, Folter, did you see anything at all last night or hear anything? Because I know you pretty much just took all the watches while we were all sleeping.
Mm,
Don't put him on the spot like this.
Eileen says there's nothing of concern,
I
really?
did not notice anything that concerns me.
Alright. Cool. I just want to make sure we were in the clear and nobody was mysteriously ambushed or anything overnight. I don't know. I'm new to this whole thing. We all are.
Sure.
I just want to make sure.
He's gonna kind of like shimmy a little bit uncomfortable where he's standing before looking at delay again.
And yet here I was ready to request a deception check. Well worded.
Delay, if it, I'm not certain how to put this eloquently. I consider you my friend.
I consider you a friend as well.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that went through without issues. Now, we're
Okay.
looking for a horse? Maybe?
Yes, a horse question mark.
Horse, but like as an adjective.
Baird, should I roll a survival check to
Yeah.
figure out roughly where we're going?
Yeah, you can roll a survival check. You guys begin heading in a northerly direction, deeper into the Ravenel forest. About an hour into your journey, the going is quite slow as you continue to attempt to navigate the region. But you start to see the faint impressions of various animals moving through the snow. You're quickly able to rule several of them out, as obviously small deer starting to stir as you get closer in the warmer weather. And there is one strange impression that looks like fuller sized hoofbeats. Perhaps a horse, but they'll vanish and disappear, leaving almost no trace in the snow, and then seem to reappear half a mile away, making the going slow and difficult as you press your way further north. It takes several efforts to try to nail in where exactly these tracks lead. Elusive, as though trying to avoid, almost intelligently, efforts made to track it. So you are able to get a general bead in the direction that it's headed.
My apologies, compatriots. This is unusually difficult trekking, even for me. This creature seems to leap about great distances without leaving any tracks at all, which makes it very difficult to follow for obvious reasons. And I believe that perhaps my skills are not what is needed here in order to find this creature.
Do you think it possible this beast can fly?
Is possible if it were let's see, horse with wings is Pegasus, yes. It's possible, but
I've read about those.
I do not believe I have ever seen Pegasus in this forest in all my time ranging here.
Well, I mean, if it's trying to stay hidden, wouldn't that kind of be the point about you not being able to see it and not having experienced it? You know, if it doesn't want you to be seen. That makes sense.
This is fair
Well,
point.
according to the wise woman, it only revealed itself to those pure of heart.
Can I do a nature check on the tracks to see what I can see?
Miko vision.
Yeah, can I turn on my Miko vision?
Sure. Why not? Miko
Alright.
vision.
Miko vision. Not terrible.
I'm gonna say, can I do Pegasus lore?
Lore Pegasus.
I have lore. I have the lore master dedication. I technically can.
Why? Does that mean Delea has expertise in lore Melgry?
No. So you don't pick much more out of these tracks than what Vatia was able to discover herself. You do get the impression that it's not a flying creature.
Well, by my accounts, I don't think it can fly.
You would expect if it was flying in some way that the beats in the snow would slowly start to get lighter and lighter impressions as it started to take off, but they just completely vanished, as though it's capable of walking across the snow undetected.
Could it be teleporting? Or something?
I would certainly not rule it out.
I mean, because if the tracks are doing that thing, if they could just teleport and pick up a little bit a ways away. I mean, we know it's probably a magical creature that we're trying to track down right now, because I don't think I've ever seen any horse or heard of any horse in real life do this. Or like a common horse.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's not a common horse.
Okay, yeah. I would very much assume it wouldn't be. Yeah.
Is it possible that it, like, can... I'm trying to determine if Miko would know about this. Is it possible that it could be walking on the ethereal plane?
The what?
With
Oh, I don't like
some of the
that.
beings we've encountered in the past week, I wouldn't rule it out.
As
That's like
they're discussing this, Vatia, you notice that the tracks tend to disappear every time they get somewhat close to one of the larger trees. And then they reappear maybe a quarter mile, a mile away. Sometimes even like 2 miles. It takes you a long time to catch the trail again.
Okay, so this is definitely a case of like Eerie knows something that I don't know if Vatia would know. But my suspicion as a player is that maybe it's like using the tree walk and just hopping between trees. But I don't think Vatia. I mean, I don't know. She hangs out with the druids a
Make a
Come on,
reasonable
Lord
amount.
Master.
Well, we'll do
A nature check?
We'll do a secret nature check for Vatia for
Okay.
recall knowledge.
not very secretive. The rest of us know, Baird.
But the results, it's the results that
I
are
know.
secret.
Also, in case anyone is wondering, I did Google if there's an ethereal plane in Pathfinder because I didn't want to look like an idiot and talk about 5e lore.
Out of here.
Vatia can't quite figure out what this might pertain to. Unfortunately.
This is well beyond my expertise.
Wait, Vatia,
Unfortunately.
what if it's just climbing up the trees and climbing across branches?
That is horrifying.
Like squirrel?
Tree climbing horse. It's nightmare fuel.
You
I mean, is it not reasonable to rule that out? Could we keep that in? I mean,
I-
if it's a
I
magical
think
horse,
it is.
you don't know what's possible.
We have seen a lot of strange things in the last few days. Yes, I would
don't
not
think that would be the
necessarily.
strangest. I mean,
Yes, I would not rule out tree climbing horse. However, if it were the case that horse was climbing tree, I would expect we would see damage on bark because hooves are. I don't know if you've ever seen hooves. They're not meant for grabbing.
well,
Uh,
what if the horse?
yes, please go on.
What
I
if the
don't
horse?
understand why you're laughing.
What if the horse is shape shifting into a squirrel to climb the tree? It's shape shifting into a squirrel to climb the trees.
What if, and hear me out, it's a fucking magical horse?
Nico.
Me?
What did you have for breakfast?
Peanut butter and
Sandwich.
jelly sandwich with the crust cut off in triangles, I think.
I'm just saying, I think it's just a magical horse. And it
I
wouldn't
mean-
be out of the realm of possibility if it can, like, spider climb. Is that a thing in Pathfinder? If it can spider climb up trees.
Exactly what I'm saying, Miko. Yes, thank you.
I can't.
So on a little bit more of a grounded
No,
train of
saying-
thought.
You're saying that it can turn into a squirrel, which
I'm
is
saying it's not out of
completely
the
different.
possibilities.
Which is completely different from the horse is just magical.
I thought we already knew it was a magical horse.
Yes, but I think you're making much larger explanations for it than there needs to be.
If-
It's a magic horse, and it can climb up trees, and there doesn't need to be this whole thing about it turning into a squirrel.
You've seen a squirrel around here. Because maybe that's the horse.
What are we supposed to do? I'm just going to turn to the nearest squirrel and go pss, 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 turn into a horse.
I mean, it
If
doesn't
I
hurt
might-
to try.
Drag us back to the realm of
Okay,
science for a
fine.
moment.
You know what? I'd like to make a perception check for the nearest squirrel.
Roll perception.
I'd like to make a squirrel check. Where's the skills? Where the heck is
Perception's on your left side bar.
Oh my god.
That's its own separate thing on your character sheet.
Pathfinder.
Of course it is. Pathfinder! I clicked it and it won't let me do it. Bro?
It pops up on the main page. So you have to
Yeah,
click
no,
for any circumstantial bonuses first.
Here.
Thank you. Ooh, made a fun noise. Oh my god. Miko.
No squirrels anywhere to be found.
In
Well-
fact, Miko's never even seen a squirrel.
After that yelling, I'm not surprised.
Well, I mean,
It would be
Since you
weird.
just-
You're like, oh, the squirrels, it's winter. They're probably, not running around right now.
I forgot it was winter.
If we're done raving about squirrels, can I bring us back to the realm of science for a thought?
I think that would be welcome, yes.
If these tracks are coming to and from the trees, are we certain these tracks are of the same beast?
what if the tracks are the trees?
Well, we left science pretty quick.
What?
Volter, please explain, again, your reasoning here.
If the tracks appear and reappear coming from trees at such great distances, it's something we might not need to rule out. It could simply be different beasts.
But then
Beast.
why are they vanishing altogether? It's not like
Batia,
They're
you're
all
pretty
just-
confident that it's the same beast. There's kind of a hoof for a horse is like a fingerprint for a human in this made up fantasy land, I'm claiming. And as such, there's like nicks and indentations that match up pretty uniformly, and you're pretty certain.
Okay. Unfortunately, Volter, I am relatively certain this is same creature. If you look here at hoofprint, you will see small nick in right side here, yes? That has been present in every track we have found so far. That is why I'm confident that we are following the same creature.
I do not like that the two of you are coming to more solid confirmation of the Ravenel canopy horse.
I cannot speak to whether horse is actually in canopy or has any interest in canopy. It could also be some form of teleportation or other form of travel with which we are not familiar.
well, here's the real question. We know that it has the hooves and it vaguely looks like a horse. Are we sure it even is a horse?
Well,
I think the point is that it's not a horse. It's a horse adjacent, but it's not actually a horse.
Well, you just called it a magical horse, Miko.
Oh, did these arguments? Do you enjoy them?
Yes.
Perhaps, let me offer a new suggestion. Yes, we are not getting anywhere following tracks. Yes, Alice suggested that pure heart person may be able to approach this creature. Perhaps those of us with less than pure hearts should walk a little ways away, not so far away that we cannot see little baby Miko. We leave little baby Miko in a clearing and watch very carefully. See if this creature approaches Miko.
Using a child as bait to lure out a beast sounds promising.
I'm gonna grab Batia's hand and start walking backwards, holding on to her.
Okay.
It's okay, we're right here.
Okay.
You've got it. You're going to be amazing.
Here, horsey. I'm not entirely convinced that I'm the pure heart you're looking for, but
You
I
did just
think I'm
swear.
the best shot we've got. Thank you for reminding me.
Miko's first swear.
I know, congrats to him.
Baby's first swear words.
So funny, because, I didn't realize what was happening until those words came out of Michael's mouth. And unfortunately, they also came out of Miko's mouth.
All right, so I guess we're just gonna wait and watch
Yeah,
for a little while.
Can I make a check?
You kind of moving through the woods a bit, right? Staying exactly still probably isn't going to work since the tracks look a little old, but you can move slowly, kind of. And as Miko walks ahead, kind of moving along, the tracks, they seem to become more solid as time progresses.
Mhm.
Almost as though as your less pure counterparts hang further and further back. The creature's tracks seem to solidify more in your presence. I was hoping maybe Blue Man Zarko would be able to join us before we get to this next scene, but alas, we shall press. As you approach midday, you come across what appears to be a frozen river. Old wooden bridges crossing to the other side through a small island. And in the distance, Miko, you see a majestic white horse tearing at the ground, digging up bits of old grass and feed. As it sort of snorts and moves its head, you see a large spiraling horn coming off the horse's forehead. And on the other side of the river, before you, is a majestic unicorn. And it immediately sinks in on what the component Alice needs is to cast her spell to find Father Pedros.
This is just like in Frozen 2.
I didn't watch Frozen 2, but
I didn't know there was a
goes
Frozen 2.
Also goes to a river of ice, and then there's like a magical horse.
nothing in the world is unique or original.
I love Frozen 2. Parentheses, Legacy of Ruin.
Disney's gonna copyright strike us. No. Gang, I can't morally mutilate a unicorn.
You could ask politely.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Unicorn, can I have like your most defining trait?
Oh, sure thing.
Please. Yeah,
Maybe they grow back. I don't know. I'm not a horse expert.
a horse bird.
Oh my god.
Vatia is not a horse whisperer.
No, that's
Okay.
Miko.
Apparently. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and cross one of the bridges. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna I'm gonna slowly inch closer.
It looks up as you begin to inch closer. Its eyes staring at you, boring into your soul almost. And then it turns back towards tearing up for the grass, almost ignoring you, as though it recognizes that Miko you're innocent and pure of heart still. For now.
For now!
For now, that's an important distinction.
Yeah, I don't like the for now, I gotta be honest.
You know, Vatia, there may be credence to your teleportation theory. I don't think that thing's built for
Yes.
climbing.
It was
does not
probably
look like it
teleporting,
could
and then I
make it
said
up
maybe
me.
it was just climbing. But of course, you guys focus on the climbing bit because that's okay.
It frightened me far more.
Listen, shh. We should let little baby Miko approach the horned horse.
As you get closer, it pauses
Oh no.
and it looks up and takes a step tentatively closer towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a tentative step back. Ahem. Hello?
Hello, young one.
Oh shit! Hi!
Why do you seek me? I have sensed your searching for most of this day. But before you were clouded in some dark aura that seems to have passed from you.
Yes, we've been having some issues with some dark entities. Okay, so my, um, my, my father is missing. And, um, I'm trying to find him, and we got sent to a lady who might be able to scry to find him, but she sent us to find you because I think she wants us to take your horn, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to
The
hurt.
unicorn takes another step closer and sort of inhales, sort of sniffing at you, getting a sense for your scent.
Jelly.
You come at the behest of the witch Alice. I smell her taint on you. And another.
He sort of snorts and takes another step back away from you.
I recognize this scent on you. You do not wish to meet your father, child. His evil is one that we cast out from the forest.
His what is His hay is pardon?
His evil is one they cast out long ago.
No, I heard. Oh, I heard. Unfortunately, I heard. Are you... This is so complicated. He's not... I don't think... I don't know if he's my actual... I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to take your horn. I'm not interested in doing that. And if I had known, then I wouldn't have done it. I don't even know why I did this in the first place. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Because your heart is still pure. You know the wrongness of the actions before you. But the taint of your father lurks within. The chance for corruption at any moment.
Hey, yo! um... Sorry. So, what do I do then?
I will not give you the answers you seek. For nobody should seek out Natum.
Natum? Just to clarify, maybe, are we talking about Father Pedros, or who my biological father may be?
Pedros is not your father.
Yo.
Pedros helped us remove the curse of your father from these woods.
Okay, well, yes, I was talking about Father Pedros. It was like kind of like a big moment for me to like call him my father. Like I thought it was like kind of a big deal to do that. I thought maybe you could like read into what I meant, but easy misunderstanding. Um okay. Um
I don't understand these mortal emotions. Just because he is a priest does not make him your father. That
No,
is just what he goes by.
no. Like he adopted me. Like I'm in his care. That's why this is a lot to take in at once. I'm very sorry. This is very
Pedros
embarrassing.
took you in. This explains much. He had assured us that the children had died.
Sorry.
Plural?
What?
What?
We're doing this again? We're giving Michael a siblings arc? We're doing this again?
The horse said what the horse said.
Children. Okay, sorry. Children plural? I only know me.
Then perhaps he spoke half a truth.
I'm learning that he didn't speak any truths to me whatsoever.
Forget your past, child. Focus on your future. If it is
And where-
Pedros you seek, perhaps I could help.
Okay. I'm not interested in who my right now. I'm not interested in who my biological parents are. I just learned my mother's name for the first time yesterday. I just want to know where Father Pedros is. But I don't want to hurt anyone doing it.
There is a cabin, an old, abandoned tavern, about a day's journey into the woods.
Okay.
A group of wardens reeking of foulness made their way there, perhaps a week past. I believe Pedros was with them at the time, though his scent and aura were different.
Was his good?
The taint of your real father had pervaded the scents upon the wind.
So what? My biological father, he's still here? You didn't fully cast him. It's a lot to take in. I feel like the past few days, the past few weeks, I've just been thing after thing after thing I'm taking in that I'm learning against my own will. I just want to find Father Pedros. I don't care right now, at least, about my biological father, my biological mother. The town needs Father Pedros back.
Then this old tavern is your best choice.
Okay. Thank you.
Kind
Is
of
there a
bows
way-
his head down, nodding slightly towards you.
I'll bow back, I guess. I don't know what's unicorn etiquette.
You don't know.
Lore unicorn. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I just bow back. Is there a way I can thank you for this information?
There is one way, but
Okay.
it is not a way you would like. Should you follow this path, then it will be the last time we see each other.
Should I follow the path to go see Father Pedros? It'll be the last time we see each other?
No, if you would do me a favor in return. I grow wary of killing those who Alice sends to hunt me. I would seek an end to her aspirations.
Oh, so you want... Oh, because... Oh. I see. Well...
You would do many in these woods a great service to remove such a creature from this land.
But in doing so, I wouldn't be pure of heart anymore. Right?
To kill another always starts a stain in our own hearts. You might lose your innocence, but you will still be following a path of goodness.
I can't... I don't know if I'm strong enough, if I'm powerful enough, and if I'm even capable morally of doing something like that.
As you say that, he kind of reaches down. His horn just gently touches your chest, and all of you feel this sensation, this thrumming inside your souls as the shards of Azrael seem to respond, with all of you sort of linked to this experience.
Ooh.
There is strength in you. Strength you have not even begun to tap into. You will need that strength.
I don't know what to say. Guys, I don't know what to say.
You should probably just thank the nice horse for giving
Okay.
us our murder mission and then come
Okay.
back to us.
Okay.
Murder horse.
Murder horse. Well, thank you for all your help. I'll bow again. And then I'm outie. I don't know what to say. I'm scared of the unicorn.
And the unicorn trots off to the north away.
Nico will just come back over.
How do you think that went, Miko?
Notice Miko has no spell components in hand.
Well, you know. uh, Father Pedros is in a cabin about a day's journey from here.
Perfect. This is great. We don't need Alice at all.
Yes.
And
yes.
all that it takes is a couple sandwiches, and we'll be okay.
Yep.
Is everything all right?
Yes.
Miko?
Let's go. I start walking.
Miko, a moment.
Tiny baby Nico is gone.
Vatya's gonna just like jog a little bit to catch up with Miko. Baby Miko, you. It seems there is something, perhaps, in conversation with Unicorn, yes, that you have not shared with the rest of us?
I have learned a lot of things over the past few days, and I'm tired of learning about them, and I just want to find Father Pedros and maybe have a good cry.
Completely understandable.
So maybe we'll talk about it later.
Perfect. I appreciate your consideration of this matter and your confidence in me sharing that you do not want to share, so that we can maybe share later.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Anyway, where the fuck are we going?
We're going in the direction that Miko definitely remembers, but Michael does not.
The direction of Pedros.
The Pedros direction!
Yes.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna make a wild guess. It was northeast. Is that at all correct, Baird?
Baird, you're muted.
Northwest would be more accurate.
That's what I said, northwest. Got it in one!
Alright, so Vatya will find a safe way to lead the group northwest in the direction of this cabin.
Yeah, he'll explain that apparently it was an old tavern. Is that what he said? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He said old tavern.
An old
Yeah.
tavern. Sort of abandoned long ago, deep in the woods.
Great. There was apparently a group of wardens with him. I don't know what, or yeah, I don't. Assuming it's the same group as before, I don't.
So,
Weren't there a bunch of other wardens that didn't return with him? It would
Yes.
make sense if they all stick together.
Yes. Yes.
So we can bring back more than just Father Pedros.
Yes.
That would be ideal.
Also, hello to Blue Man.
Yes, Blue Man has joined us.
Hello.
So, we are not returning to the Soothsayer?
No.
To be honest, that lady was kind of creepy.
Zarko, how long have you been here?
Standing behind Folter. Folter's very tall.
Oh, you're right.
Is there a reason we're not going back to Alice, Miko?
Apparently she's evil.
Ah, you didn't have to tell me that, yeah.
Well, okay, I'm not surprised. I'm just...
Hmm.
It's not what you wanted to hear.
No, it's not.
I understand. Would
I had
you-
hoped when we returned to have a chance to speak with her further.
If you want to talk to her, go ahead. I'm not. No.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I don't want to... I'm slipping into a different accent. This is not Miko. Hold on. I feel a bit wary about talking to her again.
So should
Because
we,
of what the horse told you.
Because of what the unicorn told me, yes.
are we is it an avoid type thing? Or
It's like a...
like a
we
murder
may
in
want-
cold blood kind of thing?
It's... But, it's maybe we should, like, circle back around to it when we're on the way back in the direction of her place, sort of thing.
Got it. Postpone it until it actually becomes relevant. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. I can work with that.
This troubles me.
You and me both.
Well, I don't know if you had caught it during the conversation, but she's the first person I've come into contact with that recognized what I was.
I know, and I'm trying to be considerate of that fact.
How about we talk about this tomorrow after we've retrieved Father Pedros and the other wardens, because then maybe they might have a bit of insight on the situation as well.
I concur.
And also not worrying about things until they actually become relevant, and putting off the issue as long as you can.
That sounds healthy.
We don't know if Pedros is still in danger or not. We'll have to find him as soon as possible. Let's go then.
Miko, do you look like you need a hug? Would you like a hug?
No. Not right now.
Okay.
Thank you, though. I
Just
really
wanted to-
do appreciate it.
Just wanted to offer.
Awkward moment aside, shall we go?
Nothing's awkward around here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, of course. There is not any weird energy in the room at all.
There would never be any. We're not even in a room. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a metaphorical room, Delia, please.
We are in the middle of the woods.
I would expect you to have a little more appreciation for nuance and in methods of speech.
Oh, get wrecked.
Anyway, let's go.
This party's a mess.
The rest of the day passes uneventfully as you trek your way in a northwesterly direction. The going is relatively slow since you're not sure exactly where this old tavern is. Moving through the woods proves okay. You find small little animal trails, little paths that go places, and as you prepare to settle down for the night, you come across what appears to be a slightly overgrown logging trail. About wide enough to fit a well-sized cart down. Mostly disused, covered in snow. It seems to head in the direction that you want to go as you settle in the camp for the night. And I forget your overall watch order, but
I think Miko and Delea falter, and someone falter, and someone falter, and someone. Right?
Yes.
Vatia always takes like the last one before dawn.
are Miko and Delea gonna take first watches together again?
Why not? Let's see what happens.
It went well last time.
Let me put it this way:
Go.
Miko's not gonna make a fuss about it.
I can't promise anything from Delea.
I mean, he won't make a fuss about being like, I'm not gonna do watch with her or anything like that.
Yeah. She wouldn't either.
I'm pretty sure Vatia divvies out the watch order for everyone, so I guess it's up to Vatia.
But she's like,
Oh,
"Yes,
yeah.
yes."
Because Vatia's whole thing this whole time has been like now kiss. So let's go. I want
Great.
grandbabies.
Oh my god.
Father Pedro's conspiring? Like, what is it? You, Father Pedros, and the mayor. They're all conspiring.
Definitely me and the mayor. Anyway,
All I'm saying is because the ancestry system, you can have a fetchling tiefling now.
Oh, bro?
Anyways, the watch list.
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. So I believe Miko and Delea should take first watch, and then Folter, can you stay up the rest of night? Is it enough rest for you? And we can just pair off the rest of us with
That
you.
would be fine.
Yes, perfect.
Alright, you guys settle in for camp. Your first night. Delea and Miko. How does the first start of the night go for all of you?
Sort of looking around to make sure everyone's asleep.
Everyone
she's-
appears asleep. Falter appears shut down.
I just
I'm
have
just kind of like
my-
kneeling on the outskirts of the camp. Not like super far, but a little ways away.
I've just got like my lute out, and I'm just like sitting and just like strumming, like trying to make it seem like I'm not paying attention to Miko, but yeah.
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm just writing a note. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, make sure everyone's asleep, or at least looks asleep, because I can't double check. Yeah, and I'm just gonna, after doing that, sort of look over at Leia. I like you. Like I like I just I didn't say anything because I didn't want you to feel weird about the fact that like when you inevitably found out that our parents were trying to marry us off to one another, that it was like I didn't want it to be weird that I didn't want you to feel pressured. Like I knew your mother would be pressuring you, so I didn't want to add to that pressure and be like, oh, well, you have to like me.
Miko.
But if you like me, that's like best
Miko.
case scenario for all parties, for me, for you, for them. It's like
Miko.
a win-win-win-win. Delea.
She just kind of goes over to sit next to him. Then, hi. We haven't really talked about this at all, and I do appreciate you bringing this up, as this is the only thing I've been able to really think about. I just didn't realize the possibility that things were reciprocated. I don't really know how to say this. I don't want to give my mother the satisfaction of getting what she wants in this.
Okay.
So, with whatever we decide for us, I don't know. I just I know that they want that for Father Pedros, and my mother want us to wed for their own sake. But if we are to even consider a relationship, I want everything to be on our own accord for us, instead of to appease them or make anyone else happy. Because before anything else, we are both functioning adults with our own autonomy, and I don't know, whatever they choose for us, that's just a mere suggestion in my mind. They can't force us to do anything, but if you want to attempt a relationship, I would be willing.
I
I would be very
don't.
happy.
Well, you'd make me very happy as well. But I think we should wait until maybe life goes back to a bit more normal
I don't
before
think
we.
life. I'll
Okay,
stop
well,
talking.
at
I'll
least
stop talking.
wait
Go.
until we get back to the town before we make any decisions on this. Not that I want to wait. I want Father Pedros back.
I understand.
And then after that, we can talk about it. How does that sound?
I think that would also be good to give us some time to just think and let our emotions settle a bit, because I've just been having butterflies pretty much non-stop, and maybe being able to let them kind of stop swarming a little bit. That might be a little bit nice. Even though I don't want, I like the feeling of the butterflies. For the record, they're good butterflies.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm a bit biased, but I think any good butterfly is a good butterfly.
Butterflies are pretty cool.
Desno worshippers.
Yeah, shut up!
You got two dozen people.
Desna worshippers derogatory.
Just two Desna worshippers sitting in the forest.
Oh my god, there's a spider on me! Oh my god!
Pathfinder Lolth?
Just crawled across my leg. I don't like this.
Oh no!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I've alerted the cats.
They knocked down their screen.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna kill it. Okay,
Ma-
watch this.
Mazmez?
Oh, it didn't die. It didn't die. I don't know where it is. Oh, I got it.
Is that the name for the Pathfinder god of spiders? Mazmez?
Never heard of it.
I killed a spider gang. Okay.
Ah.
Back
She's
to a
called-
sentimental conversation.
This is a professional operation.
Like I said, we pride ourselves on that real table feel.
Big spider, okay?
Big spider scary.
Big
I
spider
agree.
scary.
Big spider scary. Okay, well, okay.
That was all in character still. There's the
Yeah,
spider
yeah,
on Delia's
definitely
leg.
there's a spider, yeah.
Dead right here.
Something about that Bo Burnham song about everyone's a feminist until there's a spider around. Something, I don't know.
Oh my god. Hey, Miko.
Yes.
It's nice to know that you do reciprocate the feelings, and let's have this conversation when we get back home.
Yes, I agree. I think we should get out of this scary forest. Well, wait, no, wrong order. Find Father Pedros, get out of the scary forest, and then go home, and then talk about it. Also, I don't want you to have to worry about me, like, just doing what our parents want. Because, like, if it's not clear, I don't follow Harris still.
I mean, luckily, if we do decide anything, it would be on our own accord, and it would just so happen to make your father and my mother happy, and they would get what they want. But if we decide anything, at least we would also be getting what we want, and I think that's more important.
Yes. I agree.
Meanwhile, Vatia is fully asleep, just like dead asleep, but she's still like, ooh, kiss already.
So,
Falter, how much are you listening?
I actually, as the conversation kind of seemed like it's dying down, and like we're going into, kind of like just kind of waiting out the rest of the thing. I kind of want to come to, Delea. Could I ask you to go back to playing? It helps my concentration.
Am I being an inconvenience to you with our conversation, Falter?
No, I merely enjoy the music.
In a minute. Oh, in a minute. Fuck.
Falter's like, screw this lovey-dovey stuff. I want the music back.
When it looks like he's gone back into standby, I'm just gonna turn. Just like wait a couple moments and like do like 2 petty strums. Just like 2 chords. Look over at Falter. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Do 1 more and then put the lute down, go back to Miko.
Falter's getting his music interrupted by a Spotify ad.
Mm-hmm.
Want a break from the ads? Hey Miko.
Yes.
I know we're not deciding anything right now, but that doesn't mean that I can't ask this. Can I kiss you, Miko?
Yes, you can. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Delay will just lean over to kiss Miko then.
And Miko kisses back.
Yay. All the issues are solved.
And then, world peace.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really great campaign, guys. I'm really glad we did this. So everybody, thanks for joining us.
Goals accomplished, I guess.
Yeah,
Objective
that's
done.
it.
Objective done. Yeah, no, after a couple months, she'll just kind of pull away.
Delay and Miko's relationship was the big bad evil person all along.
Yep, solved.
That was quite nice. Would you like to sleep in the general area next to me tonight? Something about body heat and everything.
Yes, of course. Body heat. That's definitely
You're
what that's
you're a
about.
very cold person, so I think it would only benefit you.
Yes, I agree that it would benefit me greatly if we were to sleep next to each other. You're right.
You're right.
Yes, more than all right. Thank you.
I'm glad. Yeah, I think rest of the watch, you just go back to kind of strumming and just stay sitting near Miko then.
Yep.
And your watch comes to a close. As the night progresses, Walter, you take over the watch, and Vatia, you take the last watch, right? That's the gist
Yeah.
of it.
Mhm.
All right.
As we are changing watches, I'm gonna look at Miko and Delea. I don't mean to intrude, but if warmth at night is a concern, I can emit a bit of warmth, keep for your comfort.
No, it's fine. We're fine.
Yeah, no, this natural method works very great with one big scarf. Yeah.
Very well. Sleep well.
Okay. As the night passes along, let's set the best I can do here for your campfire, because you hear a stirring coming from the woods, Vatia and Falter. And a strange light starts to approach the camp, as though a flickering fire, larger than a torch, and but low to the ground, coming from the woods, the northeast.
Vatia's gonna draw her bow. Volter, are you seeing this also?
I am. Another forest spirit? Perhaps akin to the unicorn?
That would be ideal, but one does not become a ranger by expecting the ideal outcome, if you take my meaning.
Fair. Maybe it will pass. Hopefully it will pass. At any rate, I am ready.
It appears to be getting closer and closer to you and your party. And you hear a low growling sound.
That doesn't sound civil.
It does not sound ideal, certainly. Vatia's gonna nudge Miko and Delea with her foot.
Wakes up immediately and sits up. Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it.
Shh.
What?
Oh,
Both of
sorry.
you, shh. There is something approaching.
Do you know what is approaching?
Vatia just points in the direction it's coming from, but shakes her head.
Anyone wake up Zarko?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll head over there.
What is?
Zarko, are your guns clean? They ready? No gun.
Oh,
Do you have to clean that? Curious now. Now's not the time.
I don't know. Pull it out.
There's a fire and growling, and we are concerned something may be afoot.
And as you say those words, appearing between a fallen trunk and a tree, a dog-like creature with charred skin wreathed in flames steps forth and lets out an unearthly howl before you all. As you guys trigger my random encounter table.
Oh,
first
great!
It's a puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy!
Why is there electric guitar?
Because that's the devil's rock, okay?
That's the
What?
vibe.
Metal dog.
Puppy.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, Lord. Hey, look at me go. Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, I
No.
messed it up.
You're good.
Oh, no, I did. Let's go! Congrats to Michael on the Foundry.
Why am I going first?
Good luck!
You can always delay your action.
You could always delay.
Oh, no,
it.
I'm not.
Hey, it's okay. You have the Hellhound's turn to think about what to do.
Oh, great! Is no one gonna acknowledge my great pun?
I did finger guns. I thought it was cute.
Thank you.
Very nifty.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, it coming.
Lord, here it comes.
Oh.
Oh!
Hey, yo!
Hey,
That's not
hey.
great.
Hey, never mind, actually.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. It's facing the other way.
How do you
Oh, yeah,
rotate
it's
a cone? I forget. Hold on.
It's
Don't,
you
no
gotta
one
like
tell him. No,
you
tell
gotta
him.
like drag it out from the point. It's
I know. The auto placement from chat doesn't work well.
yeah.
Clearly won't hit us.
Oh, it's a.
Facing that way.
Oh, it's probably
Oh.
fire. I'm fine.
Oh, it doesn't even.
It-
It's not even gonna hit
It
us.
just hurls out a cone of flame that will hit Zarko only.
Hey!
It's not the most intelligent creature. Go
Screw
ahead
that
and
guy in
click that button
particular.
For your reflex save. You will pass, so that will be half damage for you. Oh, I still have it as a blind roll. Sorry, I like to roll in the open. So that'll be half damage to Zarko. And then... And then it chases, following up its strike, running up to Zarko. And that will be the end of its turn because it's out of actions.
That has a speed. Oh, that sure
Ah.
does have a speed.
Delea.
Hi. I'm gonna do a really cool thing called Inspire Courage plus a lingering composition on top of that.
Alright, so make your performance check for the lingering competition. Or sorry, lingering composition.
Where's my button performance? I'm really good at this. Oh, I'm really good at this!
Alright, so that's gonna affect all these people for 4 rounds.
You want me to place that
it
enunciation
on all
on
of
there? Oh, gotcha. That is one action. Second action. I'm gonna cast Forbidding Ward on Zarko against the puppy.
Okay.
seeing the dog getting close to him. And that will be my turn.
Vatia.
Okay, so first thing I want to do is hunt prey.
All right. Hunt that
And I would
prey.
like, yeah, I would love to. I would also like to use my monster hunter to make a recall knowledge check about it.
All right, go ahead and roll that as a blind check. That would be you can use Arcana, Nature, Religion. I don't know
Nature
what
sounds good.
lores you have, but
Nature's good.
all right. All right. This hellish beast of fire is known as a hellhound, summoned from the depths of the fiendish depths. As you realized, it has a breath weapon, but it takes time for charging up the energy to do that. You get the feeling that it's not a very intelligent or smart creature, and is probably weak to cold type damage effects from what you recall about it.
Okay. Was that a critical success by chance?
It was not.
Okay. All right, everybody, spread out. It will not be able to use its breath weapon again for a little while. If anyone has any sort of cold damage, that is your first move. And then Vachu's gonna move back to like here and fire on it with her bow that is conveniently already out.
Yep. Take the shot. That will miss.
And that's Vachu's turn.
All right. I'm gonna swing on it with my fancy new dynamo arm.
That will miss.
Ooh. This thing's made of AC. Alright. Okay. Failing that. I have a button for this? I do have a button for this.
Overdrive?
Well,
Sure.
let's try to push the... No, I'm not. Okay.
Oof.
I need to stop
you
trying to
fall
do that.
prone.
Actually, I got a hero point. Let me hero point that.
Okay.
Other way. Okay.
It's not meant to be. You fall prone.
Oh wait, we use the. I'm sorry, we use the hero point like
Oh,
one
yeah,
step
to
better.
make it, yeah.
So not a crit failure.
Yeah, it
right.
just makes it a failure so you don't fall prone. Yeah. Yeah, house rules.
Okay,
I remember that.
well-
We haven't played for a month.
Took a second. Okay, since that's not working, I'm gonna raise my shield, and that'll be me. There's my end turn button.
Miko.
Miko, of being the bravest one in the party fame, is going to move here. And he is going to shoot off a Divine Lance at the Hellhound. I'm gonna pew pew the dog. Please?
A 17 will miss.
Miko. Yeah. That's it from Meek. Oh. I was trying to make like a cute nickname, it wasn't working.
Sarko.
I clicked off of what I was going to do. Uh-oh. Well, first, reload my pistol. Because I didn't do that.
We'll
And
assume
then
it was loaded though, so that won't cost you an action.
oh, okay. Oh, so for how do I? There we go. For pistol twirl, it says you feint against an opponent whenever the required weapon's first range increment. What does that mean?
That means that you make a deception check against them, and if you succeed, they become flat-footed,
Okay.
Oh, it's just a longer range feint.
and it'll work against your ranged attacks as well as melee attacks. So it's really good when you're at a distance because you can influence getting flat-footed easier from range. Normally, you can't do it at range.
Okay, I was getting confused from the required weapons first range increment line.
Yeah, so your pistol has a range increment, and for every increment after the first range, it's a -2 penalty. So your range increment for your pistol is like 30 feet or something. So if it's
Yeah.
within 30 feet, then
Okay.
you can use that ability and you don't take any penalties.
Okay, then I would like to try this on it.
Alright, go ahead and roll your deception check. Make sure you're targeting it. And then there's actually, I think, a feint action in your actions list. For skill action.
It's also listed on the text for Pistol Twirl there.
Yep.
Should just be able to push the
Yeah,
button.
if you click it from your... yeah, it might work from there too. I know if you click it from the sheet with the feint action, it'll give the results. So you succeed!
Yeah.
So it becomes flat-footed. For just the next attack.
The next attack. I guess I will try to shoot it then. From here. I do not remember because it's been a minute. Is there a disadvantage like thing for being too close?
No.
Okay.
A 26 hits.
Pew pew.
So, one action.
One action.
Yeah, it was 1 to pistol twirl, 1 to shoot. You still have 1.
Oh, that's right.
You
I
could
forgot.
move
I was
or
counting.
reload or...
Yeah, I was counting. I was gonna reload.
Okay.
I was counting the reload I did begin with for some reason.
The Hellhound lashes out at Zarko and misses as this forbidding ward seems to repel its attacks. As it lashes out again, biting through said ward. For 20
Ow.
damage. That's like max damage.
Is
almost.
that? Oh,
That's the damage roll.
That's the damage roll.
Not the dice roll, like
That's
for the
damage
d20.
roll.
Oh man.
God.
Nighty night, guys.
whew.
That's
Shit.
like maximum damage.
I'm blind.
Like the odds of it pulling that off, and then it misses as it bites onto Falter's shield.
I feel really embarrassed to be the cleric for this party right now.
This is it's just a dice. I toned down. It's a level appropriate challenge. Easily.
I know, I'm
We-
making fun of myself for not
That's-
seeing Zarko sooner.
It's okay.
We all know how Pathfinder is balanced at level 1 and 2.
Oh yes. It's all good.
What a time to be alive as a cat person. I
Are you gonna sustain that forbidding ward on Zarko or let it drop? Because I'll take an action to keep it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna use that one action to sustain.
Okay.
And then I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the second action. You know what? Let's try out my funky fresh new spell. I'm gonna try to cast Ill Omen against the puppy. So it needs a will saving throw. Didn't realize it all. Does it also do damage? So
he fails. So
is there damage that goes with it? I don't think there is
no, I
damage.
think it's just added in there. There's no.
Yeah, I think it's just the debuff. So the first time during the duration that the target rolls an attack roll or skill check, it rolls with disadvantage.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, so that will be my turn.
Fatia.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm confident
wait.
you'll strike this time.
Well, now that you've said that, Nope.
You hit. Thanks to your inspired courage of Delea cheering you on, it gives you that oomph just to push you through and strike the beast.
for 3 damage. Literally the worst
Let's
I could have
go.
rolled.
Oh my god.
Let's
The
go!
dice are not in all of your favor today.
Alright, I'm gonna follow
Hellhound
that up.
party wipe.
Oh.
That one will miss.
Alright, fuck it. Let's go. Alright, that's Vatia.
Alter.
Okay. Going to attempt to overdrive. Success. Okay. Now, bigger punch as I've got the little bit of steam pumping. No. Okay. Shield back up as I just saw this thing. It did bad things to Zarko. It might do bad things to me. If I go down, then it's bad trouble for everybody else.
Miko of Miko fame is going to heal Zarko. There's so many O names. I'm gonna 2 action heal. Watch this, boys.
Michael, there's 2 O names.
So many.
Okay, well that's still too many. I think yes. I cured you
From death?
for 19 damage?
Yeah.
Why did it do that?
That's a lot.
No, but why does it say why does
You
it
rolled
say
max.
healed for 19 damage? No, I'm asking about the
It
damage.
always, because heal and damage are on the same chat card.
Okay.
So
I
it's
just didn't know that.
It's just the heal button, but
I thought I messed something up.
no, it's good. He's at full health again.
Okay, and then I have one more action to do. Can I try and crossbow it, or is that no? I have to get my weapon out with an action, don't I?
Yeah, you could set an action to pull out your weapon.
Nah, it's not worth it. I don't think there's anything I can do. So I'm going to cast Stand Here. That's it.
Zarko, it's your turn.
Wonderful.
Prone on the ground right now.
I'm going to stand up with my first action. And then I'm going to run away with my second.
Okay. And with the attack of opportunity, I'm just kidding. He doesn't have it.
Activates no escape.
And With my third, I'll shoot at it.
That is a hit.
Good doggy.
Has disadvantage on the first attack roll, or other skill check. Skill check.
It's gonna recall knowledge.
And he misses due to the disadvantage.
Let's go.
He does hit the second time, however.
Oof. I would like to do the shield blocko.
All right.
Yeah. So, is any of that fire damage?
Yes.
Because I have
One of
3
it
fire
is fire
resistance.
damage. So that
Okay, so only one's.
You'll take no fire damage.
So am I gonna take half -1?
Well, the shield block will reduce.
I'm sorry, not half, by 5.
Yeah, it'll
So,
reduce it by 5,
yeah, my
and then
bad.
I'll -1 from the total damage there. And then,
Yeah.
so 11 total.
Ow.
And your shield breaks.
Oh yeah, that did break my shield. Okay.
And then it just lashes out at you. What the fuck? You guys only need to roll like an 11 to hit it, and this guy had to roll like an impossible number on the third strike, and I rolled a 19. But still -1.
Well, I'm still up.
That's his turn. Please roll better.
Zarko's far enough away. I'm gonna forbidding ward on Falter now. Because squishy little automaton. Not squishy. In the way, little automaton. I need to click a button. There is that button. It's 2 actions. And then with my third, let's yeah, I'm gonna copy Miko and move. I'm gonna kind of stand a little bit under the tree. And that'll be it.
Vatia,
You know what I'm gonna do.
you got this.
I have one job in this party.
Vatia cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh no.
Machi Eldritch Blast.
You do have that focus spell
Do I?
from your relic shard.
I have to remember what that
Oh,
is.
it's entangling shot.
Oh yeah, you know what? That
Maybe not help. I don't know.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Next time though, when we're fighting something that's not on fire.
I think Zarko has a focus spell that can deal cold damage, I think.
Yep.
They criticals.
There we go.
There you
Nice.
go. Crit fail to crit success.
Oh.
Oh, whoops! Sorry, I should have hit the critical button.
Yeah, go ahead. Just
Yeah, a little bit. There you go.
take that. Because I'm like, you
Much-
have fatal,
much
so I
better.
can't just double it. Or deadly, not fatal.
Right, yeah. And then you know, one
The
more.
devastating strike that pierces through its eye socket. It lets out an unholy shriek of rage and pain.
Take that, you hot son of a bitch.
You guys really only had to hit it like 3 times.
Hey, that's Vatia.
It was like a 3-hit encounter. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now your shield does regen. Every turn because it's a relic shield. So
Right.
it regenerates 5 hit points.
That's 5. That puts it back to 14,
which will
and
make
it's
it
no longer
not
broken. Cool. Okay.
Relic shield. What?
I'm gonna reach up to my chest and pull a cord as one of the mechanisms on my back starts whirring, glows red, and explodes on myself as I use Searing Restoration. Healing myself for 10. And
you
of
have
course,
to
unstable
roll an
check.
unstable check.
Nope.
Critical failure, you take fire damage equal to your level, but you're resistant
Which-
3, so you take 0. Somebody planned this out.
And I'm still overdriven, so... Actually, no, I'm not overdriven this morning. Am I?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 rounds.
Right. I should probably learn my class. Jeez. I should probably hit some attacks. Alright. Crit failing my swing again. I'm gonna put my shield back up.
Miko.
Oop, I'm sorry.
Alright,
Somehow it
my
paused twice.
turn.
Let's set that back.
I'll let you do the button pushing.
I am going to cast Divine Lance, and by the hand of Desna, it is going to hit. Watch this. Oh shit. Watch this.
It hits!
Oh! And
That was
what did I
almost a crit.
say? Can I use my hero point to crit just for
Yes.
fun?
Yeah, you can make it a crit.
Yay! Okay. I'm gonna click damage, and I want it to crit, but I don't know how to do
I can
that.
just hit double damage on it. You don't have
Okay.
any critical rider effects, so that'll be 14.
I want it to die.
And Miko's divine lance shoots out from his hand, swirling in iridescent colors. It strikes the hellhound in the skull. It sears in agony as it screams as the good damage flows through its body and explodes out harmlessly, and the whispering effects of a butterfly flit through the smoke as its body collapses to the ground before you all.
Good shot, baby Miko.
Thank
And you're
you.
out of combat.
That was a really good shot you did there, Miko.
Thank you.
You got
Excellent job to both of you. Vati as well.
really briefed me up.
And
Is
then
everyone feeling alright?
Falter, your shield will regenerate back to full.
Sweet.
We should take some time to, let our adrenaline come down and patch up our wounds and get back to sleep, yeah?
Yes.
And
Ugh.
on that note, I'll take our 15-minute break and return shortly to a patched up party for Legacy of Ruin. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of Legacy of Ruin. After felling a foul, demonic beast made of fire, Zarko had a brief touch with death, and we pick up as the party rests and prepares to carry on. I assume you spent some time treating wounds throughout the rest of the night, so we'll just heal everybody back up to full.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't roll anything.
And kind of hand wave that a little bit, perhaps. Do this. And everyone can click the rest for night button. Apparently I can't mass click it for everyone. Go through the sheet. Oh, there's a little thing now that tells you what it does for you. Like a little output for what you recover with a bulleted list.
Neat.
All right. What do you all choose to do?
Miko, do you know how much further it is to where Pedros is staying?
That would be really helpful of me to know, wouldn't it? I have no idea.
I believe you said it was not more than a day's hike. We have hiked for most of a day, so should not be too much farther, yes?
It'd probably be close, I'd imagine, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I guess
Is it currently, like, is it still that night or is it morning now?
It is morning, and it is now the first day of Calistrel.
Ooh! New month just dropped.
New month of this. My birthday's this month.
Happy birthday, Delea.
14 days away until Delea's birthday. It's on the calendar. If you open your calendar up, you can see it.
I forgot about the calendar.
I was gonna say there's a calendar.
I forgot about it.
Oh my god.
Ooh, waiting gibbous.
Ooh, spicy! A waiting gibbous?
Moon,
Happy waiting gibbous, everyone!
moon phases are very important.
They really are.
Ask my Skies of Icarius players with my triple moon system that I developed an entire moon phase system for on alternating phase timelines to ensure they could line up for a triple full moon.
We totally got that.
And then we never even fought a werewolf.
And what's the point?
Okay.
Never got to super werewolves.
Super werewolves. It's okay. You got a whole new campaign here.
We can do super werewolves in this game. Don't,
Alright.
please,
Please don't.
No, thank you.
Super
On the bright side, I got a silver weapon already. So.
werewolves.
So. There's a lot of owl activity this morning.
It's early morning, you know how they are. Owls.
Who activity? Who?
Owl.
Who?
Alright.
I'm gonna K-word you.
So. let's stomp out this fire and get running.
Agreed.
Not this one. I veto this track.
You complained about the owls.
What is happening? I love definitely being on the Sirenscape with everyone else.
It's the generic harp.
Oh my god. Guys, let's keep walking. I'm walking.
Yes.
Yeah, let's walk. Let's
Yeah.
head to
Yeah.
I'm walking. It's hot girl summer.
It's winter.
It's hot girl summer.
Hot girl winter.
Hot. Wait, cold boy winter.
Oh boy, winter!
Make me a survival check to start the day off. Let's
I
go
thought
with
you were
that.
gonna say make me a cold boy winter check.
I got this. Maybe. We'll see if I've got this.
You follow the log path. And it gets lost in the snow here and there for disuse, but seems to generally trend in the direction that you want to go. And you remember many logging camps used to exist deeper in the Ravenel forest in the days before the friendships with the druids, in which the symbiotic relationship that the town has formed under the guidance of the current mayor, in which they use their druidic magic to regrow the trees that Seldrain harvests. They used to forage far and deep, and many loggers never returned. A dangerous profession to outfit Ravenel with precious wood. After about an hour or two of travel, the woods begin to thin out more, the terrain turning ever so much rockier. And you see in the distance a glimpse of a wooden structure.
I am to assume this is the camp that the unicorn directed us to.
I would hope so. I mean,
How
etiquette? Do we just knock?
I'm thinking we should approach a little more cautiously than that.
Is there really etiquette when it's an abandoned building?
I mean, allegedly there are people inside, so
Allegedly.
Miko is raising his fist. He's walking to the door. Someone stop this boy.
Okay, Vatia's gonna like run up behind Miko and just like grab his shoulder and just
Sorry.
gently turn him around. And then Vatia's gonna like sneak up, using her really good stealth skill to try to maybe peep in a window.
And you can peep in the window as you approach. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
And there's windows either side here as you stealthily come up. Which side do you want to go to, left or right?
I'm gonna go left.
And
Whoop whoop whoop.
you see several wardens walking around inside. There's no sign of Father Pedros, but from what you can tell, they're kind of muttering to themselves something about camp further on, and how upset they are to have to be stuck here watching the old man. Make me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's all you see.
Okay.
Can I give Vatia one of my hero points?
Oh, you would all have a hero point from the break, so
Yeah, can I give Vatia one of mine?
You don't
you
have to
can't
give
trade
me one.
hero points.
I think I have
Oh,
two
wait.
anyway.
Oh, I thought we have been able to. Never mind. I'm thinking dumb. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. I'm gonna use my hero point actually to bump up the degree of success on that perception
Right.
check.
You notice there's something strange on all these wardens' faces. Their eyes are all missing something. It's hard to catch. The room's not well illuminated. It's difficult to see, but you would almost swear, as you're peeking in from the side, that all of their eyes are pitch black.
Okay. Vatia is gonna try to sneak back to the rest of the group.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check to sneak back away.
I'm desperate to talk about Vatia being so careful to not be heard, and then Zarko just loudly reloading the pistol.
What?
Zarko's like, "What? What's the problem?" Like,
What? I just learned from the first time.
I'm sure there's a healthy assumption that that Zarko did that last night. It looks like we lost Falter for a bit there. I know he's having
Computer shut down.
internet issues, so. His computer overheated. Interesting.
just like Falter.
It's like Falter
What are y'all doing? Your computers.
playing your game.
I'm running OBS, Sirenscape, Dungeon Draft, Foundry. They're all like open browser up.
What did you see,
Trash.
Vatia? What did you see?
Did you see anything? Did you see Father Pedros?
I did not see Father Pedros, but the people inside did talk about having to babysit an old man, who I am assuming to be Pedro.
He
There
is
is
pretty old.
Okay.
There
well.
is something strange afoot, though. The
the wardens in there, they were not themselves. Their eyes were like coal. And
That's what the unicorn meant by they had an evil presence.
yes, that perhaps that would have been good to know.
I was a bit overwhelmed. I forgot.
No, that's understandable completely. I'm not blaming you.
Vatia,
Yes.
babysitting or kidnapping old man and forced to watch him?
Are
Listen,
those what Father Pedros
fro-
looks like?
for these types, babysitting is definitely euphemism.
No, fair enough. Well, what should our plan be? Should we try to...
Well, there are at least 4 of them that I could see through the windows, mostly arranged around dining room table, one closer to the door. We could take, like, Zarko and I could take each of the windows and shoot through windows while Falter bursts through door and take them head on. That would be my suggestion.
Well, if they're saying that they're babysitting the old man, he's probably... And you didn't see him in that room. He's probably in another room. Should we try to sneak around a little bit to see if we can locate where Father Pedros is, to see if we can just...
There was another door that I saw, perhaps closet, that it could be in that room. I cannot say without scouting the rest of the building.
Oh, I'm saying we probably should try to scout around the rest of the outside, see if we can see in to find Father Pedros, and if we can sneak him out, that would probably be better, and just fucking run.
I have a certain amount of agreement. I do not know that we'll be able to sneak per se, but it is certainly worth the attempt.
No, it's worth a try, and at least we know that Father Pedros used to be Miko, didn't you say that he used to be a warden? Because if
Yep.
he might be able to fend for himself at least a little bit if things go awry. I know this is... I mean,
Where
we have to consider the possibility that he is being held here against his will at the moment.
could we sneak around a little bit more and then find out if he is actually here?
I think that would be a
Yes,
smart idea.
I think that's a good idea, yes.
And then we can engage with these fellas either diplomatically or guns blazing, quite literally, if we determine a different outcome.
Well, as I said, eyes black as coal. Not normally sign of in the mood to negotiate.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I just mean, like, what if we go in guns blazing, but they have him close by, so they just stab him in the throat, and then we can't get him back?
No, you're absolutely right there. Yes, I agree. On all accounts, more surveillance needed.
Mhm.
I'm happy to continue to provide my surveillance experience in this way.
So you want to attempt to scout around the building some more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I think Vatia could see what is, I think, another window on the back side of the building, like straight across from the window that she was looking in.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Then she's gonna want to sneak around to look in that window.
Alright, you're
I'm
gonna
assuming you want to stealth check.
You're gonna go to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. And go ahead and start moving your character around.
So nerve-wracking. Hmm. So I think something might have caught Vatia's eye on the way to this window that might be of more interest to her. So she's going to actually check out this window back here.
As you come back here, you see what appears to be like an old, like hostel type room full of a few different beds. There's an old man sitting there, his hands wrapped in cord in front of him, wearing the robes of the druids.
Okay, I think with this new information, Vatia's going to want to head back to the group.
You find him?
Maybe.
Is he there?
Well, I'm just not going to worry about moving it, but
No, is not Father Pedros, but I did find the old man they referenced. Was a different gentleman, much older than Father Pedros, which makes sense because really Father Pedros is not that old, so calling him old man is like sort of needlessly derogatory. But this man was wearing robes of druid, and he appeared to be, as you suspected, kidnapped. His hands were tied.
We should probably rescue.
No, that's not who we came here to get. Let's get out of here.
Well, if there's somebody who's, I mean, yes, it's just
Hold
not.
on.
Sarkar, are you like forgetting your character's tragic backstory here?
No, I'm picking.
Sargon's like, I'm outie.
If there's somebody who's kidnapped, even though it's not Father Pedros, we should try to rescue them.
Of course.
You
I only meant it as a joke.
you guys also remember the tale. Some of the druids had mentioned that the leader of their order, Demian, had gone searching deeper in the woods for whatever the cause of the corruption of the tree was. That Father Pedros and the wardens had gone after him.
would Vatia have recognized him?
Yeah, actually, with your interactions, yeah, it's Demian. You recognize him a bit.
Yes, I do believe it was hard to get a good look through window while still trying to be stealthy, but I do believe is Demian, the leader of druids, who has gone missing. So I definitely think it is in our best interests to rescue him, obviously.
Well, how should we go? Was there any other sort of entry besides the windows back there? Was there a door, anything?
From what I could see, there was one door to that room from the main living room area of the cabin. Other than two windows back there. So we could go through windows, but it would be very easy for the person guarding him to simply exit the door to that room and alert all the others. So I do not think the stealth approach is likely to be successful.
What if we try to catch them off guard because the rocket's out here, so they come out to us, and they're... I don't know. It seems like we'd probably get the better element of surprise if we intrude. I just want to catch... Yeah?
What if I just feign ignorance? And I just... What are they gonna do? They know it's me.
Stab you? Stab you, probably?
definitely stab you, possibly
No,
shoot
but like
you.
I'm saying, like if I just if I go up to the door and I'm looking for Father Pedros.
Then they'll
Is it gonna
kidnap
be an
you and
immediate
say that they would
stab?
probably kidnap you and say that they can lead you to him if they kidnap
Great.
you.
And then I will, and then I'll
But
use
then
my
we won't
cool
have.
cleric magic.
But it's one of you versus all of them, Miko. I don't think that that's quite.
But then I open the window for you all.
Oh, so we use you as bait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What if we
It
take up?
has it's a proven track record of that plan, actually.
Miko bait.
Miko bait.
Was there more windows?
Yes.
Well-
There is, near as I could tell, main living area has 4 windows, 2 on each side, basically parallel with each other. Back room has, as far as I could see, 2 windows, both on the west wall, and no other windows that I noticed.
Okay, so we can position up outside the windows, and then when they take the bait from Mika, we all around the same time.
It's not a bad plan.
Unless the windows are locked.
We
That
do
might-
have ability to punch windows.
Oh, so okay, if you can all get through the window, yeah, sure.
I could smash it with my loot too, yeah. Punching would probably hurt a little bit.
Hey,
Well,
hey, I'm not for smashing windows here.
Listen,
You hear an elvish voice cry out.
listen. You'll be fine.
Not the loot.
I don't think you fully appreciate the grandeur that's me.
Fully do appreciate you, and I appreciate your utility as well. To smash things.
It's
I'm
really not a problem. We can smash with. I have hilt of dagger. I have very strong fists. I don't know if
Wait.
you've seen. I'm very.
Wait, isn't
But
the loot speaking Elvish?
Yeah, it's speaking Elvish.
Yeah. So only
And let's say
Zarko
Vatya.
and
No, I
Delaya.
wasn't. I wasn't
Yeah.
saying that Vatya understood
Oh, okay.
the loot. I'm just saying, like, clearly Delea is arguing with her loot again, and Vatya has no idea what the fuck she's saying. But it's really not a problem.
Alright, Valen.
Yeah, you should listen to Vatya. Daggers are for smashing windows. I have a higher
So
purpose.
for stabbing daggers are for stabbing things. How the
Like
fuck do you stab a
windows.
window? How the fuck do you stab a window with a dagger? You just go, and it doesn't fucking.
That's
He's
if I
dead
could stab
powerful.
things,
Hey.
Okay,
that was what it would
Okay,
look
but
like.
listen to me, Loot. You are a blunt force object.
Well, you
You are
are
arguably
very
better.
blunt in dealing with me.
You. Listen,
I'm just saying I create beautiful music and I help vanquish evil and smashing
and
windows is
this
neither of
window
those
is
things.
evil. This window is evil.
Evil window.
And we need your help to vanquish the evil of the window so that we could then go ahead and vanquish the evil of these fuckers in there.
Amen.
Do you think
you with
because
me?
I'm a loot that I have no concept of windows can't be evil?
How do you know that?
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess they could be shards of mystical energy who don't know their name like me.
We have to make sure that they never find out their names, because if those windows find out their names, they will be a force to be reckoned with, which is exactly why we need to use you to smash them.
I look at Vatia and I point to the door like, can I go?
Yeah,
Alright, I
Vatya
start
just
going
kind
for
of
the
like
door.
nods, like, God.
Alright, I'm going for the door.
Do I need a diplomacy check against my loot, by the way?
No, as Miko starts to go to the door, it's like, what are you waiting for? Precious Miko, you just finally made headway with him. Let's get in position and smash some windows.
The loot is also simping for me. Go.
The loot has always been simping for Miko.
As everyone should.
Well, are we positioning up?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we are. I don't want to go too far, Miko, because I'm the only other person who can really heal things.
Oh, I need to sneak.
Oh, do we need to do the sneaky sneaks?
It's gonna give away the plan.
Wait, Baird, should we be doing the sneaky sneak checks?
I am rolling it for you.
Ah!
Oh. Okay.
No matter what, I think I want to hero point it. I know my score.
For some reason, Darko's self check didn't go through. Again. We'll put Falter here. Falter doesn't really have a. No, he has his eye beam attack. He could eye beam them, I guess. Since his computer's still down. You all stealthily move into various positions as Miko just Oi! Who's there?
It's Miko. From Sildrain. Is that how you pronounce
Yeah,
it?
cell drain.
Sildrain. I'm. Okay, wait. Gotta make the fake waterworks happen. I'm looking for Father Pedros. He went missing several days ago, and I've been so worried. And I was hoping maybe he's here.
You hear some shifting and muttering behind the door. Eventually, a different voice comes out. How'd you find this place?
Oh fuck! How do I? Well, I was wandering in the forest because I was trying to find Father Pedros, and honestly, I just kind of stumbled here. I don't really know where I am, but
And
I'm just so worried.
the door creaks open. Like, come inside, child.
Thank you.
We'll
so
take care
much.
of you.
Thank you so much. I love that I could see Vatia in the window. Just like direct eye contact.
But it's just like through the window, like.
So my question is, do I recognize these? Like, are these wardens from Sildrain?
They are. Several of them are standard fixtures of the town, but they all appear sort of cold and indifferent to you. Take a seat, boy.
Okay, it's so good to see some familiar faces. He'll take a sit.
Pedros isn't here.
Oh, great. Really? What? Do you know where he is?
I do. As the one who talking to appears to be kind of maybe the leader of this group. You recognize him from town. Good old Jeff.
Jeff!
Is it with a G or a J?
You know you've never seen him spell it?
I don't think, guys, new headcanon, Jeff is illiterate.
I appreciate this headcanon.
I'm not
He doesn't even
sure
know.
Pedros would have wanted you so deep in the forest here, Miko.
Well, of course he wouldn't have, but I feel so lost without him.
I'm sure I could think of a way to help put your mind at ease. You see his hand slowly drifts down to a hatchet strapped to his belt as he unhooks it.
Can Vatia see this happening?
Yes.
Okay, then as soon as she sees him going for the hatchet, she's gonna break the window that she's in front of in the back room.
Queen!
And as the glass shatters, we will enter initiative.
Woo!
Ooh woo.
Okay, well,
Stop!
that's not what I said.
Do we roll stealth initiative or normal initiative?
You can choose to roll stealth initiative.
I crit!
Let's
Except
go.
for Miko. Miko has to roll perception.
Yeah, Misha.
Wow.
Stealthing. That's what I get for having too many M names. I think I should just like cycle through the M names.
I feel obligated to put Misha dice in the jar.
I just like Misha, Marigold, Melgry, Michael, Miko. Great.
It was a really bad time to take a bite of food. Is that door actually still open?
Yes.
I think I got a whole. I would say for the meme, I would smash the window and then go through the door. I'm just gonna go through the door. I don't want to use up 2 actions. Yeah. I'd go here so I can get. I think that'll be within 60 feet of everyone, and I'm gonna do a little ditty of.
And make your performance check.
This is gonna be so good. I just can feel it.
27. That might be a crit. Let me double check real quick. The
Well-
DC by level chart. For level
Max
2.
I can roll is 29.
Yeah, but it's plus 10 over. I gotta double check the DC by level chart. That I always keep up. And I don't have it up right now.
So you don't always keep it up.
Yeah, the one
Wow.
time I don't have the DC by level chart up. Oh my god.
SMHing my head.
I'm writing this in my notes that you didn't have it up.
I have all my quick search stuff open. Level based DC by level for level 2 is 16, so that is a crit. Like I thought it was.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so that's 4 rounds. And then I am. Why is my character sheet not open? Oh, sorry.
Doesn't say they have to hear you. It doesn't have the auditory trait, so I guess as long as they're within 60 feet, so that will affect Darko as well.
Yeah, it does not have auditory.
We'll roll it that way for now. I'm not sure he should get it, but he'll get it.
Shit. Could I? No, I already moved. Shit. I wish I hadn't moved. Wow, everything is 2 actions. That's cute. You know what? Screw it. Let's try this fancy new spell. It's Warden Captain that pulled out the hatchet, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna 1 action Concordant Choir on them. So they need a fortitude save. Or it'll deal 1d4.
He fails.
Yeah, so that will be 1d4.
You can click the
Which-
1d4 button there. And
Oh, that's not. No. Not that one. For 4 sonic damage.
he just grabs his head with one ear as the sound reverberates through, and this strange, almost grinding shriek emits from his lips. As Miko, it's your turn. You might be muted.
I'm gonna daze this dude, Warren Captain dude.
And he fails.
Let's go. Oh, there's damage for it? What?
Yeah.
I
The
didn't even
stun
know
happens
that.
if they critically fail. The damage is the normal. You click that
Okay.
damage button. Take
Yeah.
5 more
Shop.
damage.
Miko.
Then you still have 1 action, because Daze is a 2-action spell.
Yeah, I'm Odie. Bye. Is this door right here behind me open?
This one? No, that one's closed.
Just kidding. I'm gonna let the gang just do their thing and go hide by it. Bye, gang. That's all from Baby Miko.
This one draws a wicked looking dagger and then rushes towards Miko and then lashes out, missing as Miko deftly ducks underneath the strike.
He just didn't account for how short Miko is. He just
This one draws his dagger, rushes towards Delea. There's more! Like they didn't see that, of course. And then lashes out with his dagger and does hit Delea for 6.
Oh no, I've been stabbed.
And then this one steps closer to Demian and kind of stands watching the door. And Zarko and Vatia, you can see. Well, Vatia is, you can't see that, I guess. You just see him step away. But Zarko, you can see. He's just standing there, kind of watching the door, keeping guard over the prisoner.
Okay, so did I break the window
Yes.
before combat started? Okay. So I'm gonna step down so I can actually see into the room. And then I'm gonna draw my bow and shoot with the same action, and try to hit the cultist.
That will miss.
Okay, and then I'm gonna remember that I have to hunt prey and do that. And I think that'll be all of my actions.
You also vaguely recall that you get a -2 when you're within 30 feet due to your longbow's volley trait.
That would make sense, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, longbow. We gotta find you maybe your level 5 relic ability will shift form.
Turn it into a short bow.
Short bows and longbows, shifting runes. Actually, you can apply runes to your weapons, your relics, as normal as well.
That would be a good idea for me.
This one steps after Miko. A little situationally unaware of everything going on. and then like just roars out to attempt to intimidate you, which you are not intimidated
Terrified.
by this guy. So he just swings his hatchet in frustration at you.
It's because I
And
know all
misses.
of like. It's because I know all of like the gossip around town, and I know his deep dark secrets. He can't intimidate me.
And this one pulls out her crossbow, loads it, and then fires a shot at Delea, which will hit for 3. And that's their entire turn. Now, Sarko.
Okay. I want to. Do the pistol twirl on the Warden Cultist 3. I don't think it says I have to. Doesn't have to see me, does it?
I believe
seems like
it
I have
has
to.
a visual trait on Feint itself. That was just a mental trait. Normally you have to be within melee range, but it looks like it does say a performance to distract them, so it's got to have some sort of pistol twirl modifies the traits of Feint.
Okay. I won't try to abuse it. I'm just gonna shoot him with the elemental barrage. Still need to roll.
Yeah, you
No.
have to do your normal strike. Shooting through the window, give it a -1, but that won't matter because it will
Forgot to click him.
it will hit, even with the -1 as it punches through the glass, shattering it as your shot echoes forth. And then roll what damage type you're dealing for and the regular damage of your gun.
Pew pew.
And the glass shatters as the bullet slams into him, and a burst of electricity begins to shoot across his body, arcing through as the bullet impacts, and he cries out in pain.
Now hide back down. Reload.
Walter is still not here, but he can see this scout, so he's gonna energy beam them with his eye energy beam. I hit for 5 damage to the scout in the past, and then he'll do it one more time, I guess. Missing. Since it's so far away due to the penalty increase. And then I assume he would probably want to overdrive. So he'll make a crafting check and fail his overdrive. Unfortunately, nothing happens. His attempt to overdrive. Delea.
Hi. I'm gonna Forbidding Ward Miko against the Warden Captain. Because
Okay.
baby Miko needs a little bit of protection.
Baby Miko's doing pretty good, actually.
And then, I'm worried that these guys have attacks of opportunities. So I'm gonna take my third action to do a step action.
Okay.
Just in case.
Tiny Miko.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Coordinate Inquire. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to do a 2-action Coordinate Inquire. Wait, hold on. Now, here's a question. Delea's outside. Will my 30-foot range, if I do a 3-action, will it hit her?
No, the walls will block it.
Ha! Then I'm doing a 3-action.
That'll be my ruling.
Lovely. That's what I like to hear. So everyone needs to make a Fortitude saving throw.
One pass, 2 critical failures, and 1 critical success. So the Warden Captain takes nothing. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, Miko.
So the Warden Scout takes double.
Baby damage from baby Miko.
Baby damage, baby Miko.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the Warden Captain wasn't supposed to take any. I had them all still selected by accident. So let me heal him for all that. And then, because I messed up, and then Cultist 2 was only supposed to take. Okay, fix that. Miko, your Concordant Choir, it slams out. The majority of them, they grab their ears in piercing pain, but it seems the Warden Captain is unaffected. And you hear a cry in the back as the scout with the crossbow drops to the ground.
Oh.
A trickle of blood coming from their ear.
Besties, I didn't want to kill anyone.
A little late for that.
Whoopsies.
As your spell echoes out, in addition to the damage it deals, all of them turn, pop their heads, and they glare at you like, and this cultist cries out, "That is the soul energy."
Oh.
And it lashes out
Ah.
at you with his dagger.
My bad, gang. I gotta say.
You know, if it hadn't been you, it would have been one of us.
Yeah.
Missing.
Aha! Aha!
Missing.
Haha!
And critically missing.
Guess I
Miko
can keep
stays
your
winning.
boss.
Miko's the real party tank.
Miko wins again, gang.
And this cultist rushes out, chasing after Delea. Swinging its dagger, Delea easily dodges. Then swings one more time, critically missing. This cultist in the back, having been shot with the bullet, and he rushes towards the door, abandoning his charge. He flings the door open. "We're surrounded on all sides!" And kind of rushes forward a little bit more to join his party up to there. Batya.
Vatya is gonna climb through the window, and make her way across the room to our homie here.
I'll
Assuming
move you
it'll
in.
let me.
There you go.
Thank you. Well, all right, there we go.
Damien just looks up at you. Like, what other hell? His eyes appear blurry. He's dazed. Doesn't have much sense of really what's going on. Just kind of looking in your general kind of direction, but doesn't appear to be able to focus on you or even notice that you're not one of his captors.
Okay, then Vatya is gonna say, Damien, it is Warden Vatya. I am here to rescue you.
Ah, thank the faith. He mutters and kind of sinks in gratitude down.
Okay, and then let's see, that was probably one action to get there, yeah, or
Yeah.
one to climb. Okay, and then she's gonna sort of like try to pull him up to assist him out the window that we came in.
Yep, you can do that, and you probably get to the window, but helping him out will probably take another action. He doesn't appear stable on his legs, and
Okay.
doesn't appear like he could get out without your extra assistance.
Okay, works for me.
His knobbly old man legs. I can say that I'm an old man.
You're really not, though.
You're not.
Not compared to Demian.
Who's older, Father Pedros or Bayard?
I think Father Pedros is older.
Excellent.
By a little
That's all I
bit.
need to know. Thank you.
By a couple years.
A little bit.
A couple years older, I would say. To think we were searching for the lost shards, and you walk right into our lap. Harvesting your soul will bring us bounties untold. And he swings his hatchet at you and misses. You know how earlier, like, you know, the Hellhound was supposed to be like this easy encounter that wasn't challenging, but the dice, like, changed that?
And now it's, interesting. Interesting.
And Miko just stands there, surrounded by cultists, and some blessing or divine energy safeguards him from their attacks, and they're
Thank
unable
you.
to land a blow as just time after time after time passes. And Darko, it's your turn.
Thank you, Mama Desna.
Okay, so I'll move to see this window and then shoot at that guy again.
Okay. You do that. You hit.
And then I'll reload.
Walter, welcome back. You beamed a Warden Scout earlier and tried to overdrive, and it failed.
All right, let's try it again then. There you go. All right. Going into overdrive, I just saw this cultist swing into Leia. I'm gonna shift in there. And try to get my foundry to keep up. There's the button. I didn't target him. 20 to hit the this guy.
That will hit.
4, 6. Yeah, overdrive's on there. Cool. So that was overdrive, step, punch.
Alea.
Back at it again with a poorly timed bite of food. I'm already in melee. Might as well make the most out of it. We're gonna do a little fun thing called flanking. I'm gonna sustain that forbidding ward on Miko for my second action, and then with my third action, I'm gonna try to hit this guy with my battle loot.
All right.
What is melee?
Uh,
I forgot
that
to
will
target.
hit.
I'm so sorry, I forgot to target.
It will not be a crit, but it does hit.
For 9 damage.
This is my purpose! You hear in Elven.
Yeah, beat some weird creeps up. Gee. That'll be my turn.
Miko.
Guys, I
Miko
killed
the
a man.
tank.
Guys, I killed a man. Guys, I killed a man.
Well, Unicorn's not gonna talk to you anymore.
Yeah, Unicorn's not gonna talk to me anymore.
Greater good.
Like, I'll deal with that moral quandary later, I guess. Cause like, great, awesome. I'm gonna Divine Lance the Warden Captain. I don't care. Man, oh man. It's okay. You can attack.
That will miss.
Miko, what the heck, dude? Nice job, dummy.
Unless you hero pointed to make it a hit.
I was debating it. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. I hero pointed. I wanted to hit.
What damage type are you trying to do?
I don't like that you're asking that question.
It can be chaotic or good. Because that's Desnos.
I want it to be good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Eerie is nodding, so no, I don't like that. Uh-huh.
As the Divine Lance slams in to the Warden Jeff, he screams in pain as wisps of smoke rise off him, as the good damage seems more effective than you would have expected, as he appears to have a weakness to good. And
I
you
did it.
still have one action.
I guess it was a good thing that you did good damage. I'll mute myself again.
No, that.
Well, I guess that's the worst pun of the night, so you can have a hero
What do you
point.
mean? What do you mean? I didn't get it with my. Really? Wow. Boo.
Boo.
If it makes you feel any better, Kid is booing me from the other room.
Man, I'm mad. First time I came up with a funny pun, and what do I get for it? Nothing.
But it wasn't the
I wrote it-
worst pun. It was a good pun. This was just horrible.
There's no good puns.
There are.
Michael, I wrote it down in my notes if that makes you feel any better.
I don't even remember what it was. I just remember it being funny.
You could delay your turn.
Yeah, see? That's.
Stop.
When I'm telling you to stop, you know the pun is bad.
Did you?
Just so quietly. Stop.
You still have one action, Miko.
Yeah, I used my action to pout about me not being the funniest pun, or the worst pun, or whatever. And that's all for me.
Frustrated and angry, this cultist tries to demoralize you as he cries out about how they'll carve the shard from your dead body. And you are unfazed. And then he tries
Yeah,
to
you're
attack you. Oh, he hits! Miko
Oh,
gets
wow.
hit for 6 damage.
Ouchie.
And then he strikes again and misses.
Well, that's rough.
And this one just triple lashes at Delea. Does hit on the second strike. And critically misses on the final one.
Wait, should it hit that third one? Because my AC before the Inspire Courage is... Inspire Courage doesn't get AC, does it?
No. Inspire Courage increases attack and
Gotcha.
stuff.
It's the other one that
Yeah,
does that. that I
Forbidding
don't-
Ward increases AC.
No, I know there's another Inspiring something that targets...
Oh,
if you-
Inspired Defense.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Gotta choose your inspiration. So many options. This one rushes over here. He starts gathering up pieces of paper, parchment, and notes of some sort. And then begins to rush over around towards the fire.
Okay, so is Demian now outside, or do I still need to use one action
You
to
can use one
help
action to
him
get
through?
him outside.
Okay, then I'm going to use one action to get him outside, and then use my second action to go back. I don't know why it won't let me move ever. There we go. Back here, and I'm gonna fire at Warden Cultist 1.
The one that stabbed Miko.
Mm-hmm. You don't stab my baby and get away with it.
And you hit. You only do not crit because of the volley trait of your longbow.
Stupid longbow. You know what? I'll take that though. That's okay. And that's my turn.
Your friends cannot save you. We will free the shard, even if it costs our hosts their lives. It critically misses.
He's like, I'm so big and scary.
He
Watch
does hit
it.
the second time.
Oh, ouch. Never mind. He is maybe big and scary.
And he hits
Talk
the
shit,
final
get hit.
time.
Yeah, well, that was on me.
You
Oh, ow,
jinxed yourself by talking shit.
I talked shit. I got hit. I deserved it.
Zarko. You're muted if you're talking, Zarko.
Oh, I wasn't.
Okay.
Standard lineup. Shoot, reload, shoot.
All right. That is a crit for 22 damage.
Oh snap!
And your bullet just slams into the back of his head, and he falls, paper scattering on the floor in front of him.
Okay. I guess I need to reload.
Yep.
And then
You can faintly see from your line of effect this cultist in the door. You might be able to hit him, but he'll have lesser cover, so we'll get that. It'll be a -1 on your attack.
okay, I'll
Plus
make
1
an
to his
attempt.
AC, either way.
Ah.
That will miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. cultist in the way. I got flanking. Still gonna miss. Actually, you know what? We got. This is what we got hero points for. I'm gonna hit him.
All right. You do that. You hit
11.
him for 11 damage. Surprise, surprise. That's enough.
Okay.
As your pantograph slams into the back of his skull, caving it in.
I need to do something. Miko's in their danger. There's a piano in the way of where I want to be.
Just jump on the piano.
Just
Leia would be upset.
I kind of wanna. Well. Can I try toppling over the table to get right there?
Yeah, roll me a acrobatics check.
Hey, my check's not bad for that.
Yeah,
I'm rather
Just-
nimble man of metal.
automaton machine person just rushes over and you kind of leap over the table, tumbling gracefully over and landing between these two.
So as I'm running, I got pipes on me start glowing red, and I point them straight at Miko.
Okay.
As I coat Miko with a blast of explosions and fire. Healing Miko for 7.
I wanted to click the button.
What?
Why don't I get to click the button?
Miko gets exploded today.
And as you do that, the whirling gigs on the back of your back that lets you see her kind of crack and break, right? Because of the unstable check.
Yep,
and
so
it
I'm out of...
cannot be used again. Leia.
I am once again gonna sustain that cantrip as this time 4 for it's fine. I'll deal with it next round. Yeah, I'm gonna go here because flanking is cool, and that battle loot, it do be doing something.
Yep, it kind of bonks.
It kind of bonks. And it kind of bonks with the hero point. Am I right?
Yep. And it
For
just
5 damage.
cries out, "For Miko!" as it slams and cracks the back of the warden captain's head.
And I'll do it one more.
No, that's it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never
Sustained
mind.
Move.
I
Attack.
forgot that I moved.
Miko.
Okay, that's it.
Miko of Miko fame. Yeah, I'm gonna Divine Lance the Warden Captain. Let's go tie, baby. I know Vatia's got me with Warden Cultist bracket 1 bracket. It's okay. You can attack. It's okay. You can do the thing. It's okay.
That is a critical hit.
That's how we do, baby!
It helps if I click the right button. Whoa, what? Oh my god.
Oh! Everyone disappeared.
No, click the... I had you selected. I dealt 13 damage to you by accident.
Oh, I died!
No, you're okay.
Miko's light flashes before his eyes for a second for some reason. I don't know why.
And then we hurt the right people. As your divine lance slams into the captain, and this searing golden light explodes forth from his eyes. His wispy tendrils kind of grow up. He slumps down. And you still have one action.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah. Bro. I'm gonna heal myself.
As he rushes over and starts scooping all the papers up off of the floor. But he runs out of actions. Oh, action economy. You bastards. Vatia.
Vatia's like, nah, bitch, you're not getting away. Let me just... So I think if I shoot from there, I won't have the volley penalty?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's with... I'm not sure. We'll know when it pops up.
It's
That's
time
the
to find
furthest
out.
away you can be, so... Well, it doesn't matter either way.
Well,
But you did have the penalty, but you critically hit, so...
Thank you, Inspire Courage.
It slams into the back of the cultist, and he collapses again. The papers once more scattering on the floor as you fell the last of these wardens. And we exit initiative.
Eat shit!
Immediately going for the papers.
Mm-hmm.
There appears to be 3 letters. Written in a very fine hand.
Is the handwriting recognizable at all?
Make me... What check did we use for recognizing handwriting?
I think that normally falls under Society.
Yeah, let's go with society. That makes the most sense. I was looking through the list. I'm like, probably society.
I also...
I'm gonna help this old man around the house.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ah. And we'll just move you around. The handwriting seems vaguely familiar, but you can't place it. You might have seen script like this before. It appears to come from a feminine hand. So you never, not to gender type handwriting, but it niggles your mind as though you've seen it from somebody in the past.
What are these letters talking about?
So the first one just makes mention, it says Naberius has stated that the mission in the forest has failed. continue with your search for the site. The second one, and each of these are just signed with just a dash and then the letter M. The second letter says, the shards may not have been lost. Search for those who bear the mark. It will be important for our journey later. And the last one just makes mention, our workings in Kintaro go well. When you have uncovered the artifacts from the site, meet our operatives there.
Well, and I'll just kind of relay that back. Right, timestamp to refer back to this. Well, it's in a bit of more effeminate handwriting, and they're signed M. And there's mention of the woods and the mission to then something about Kintargo. This handwriting is a little bit familiar, and I'm not really sure why, but I can't quite place it.
Perhaps it will be coming to you the longer you look at it. Just
no.
keep it in mind for now.
I want to hold on to
So-
these.
The letter said that they're done in Kintargo?
Now, it said their operations there were going well, and to
Okay.
meet their operatives in Kintargo when
And
they
that's-
finished here at the
Okay.
site.
Vatia would like to go open this other door that we haven't opened yet in the northwest corner.
Yeah, you can go. I'll just move you over there so you don't worry about walls. It's a storage room.
Okay. Anything of interest in there?
It just has some dried goods, basic, like dried out venison, jerky, some meal, flour. Nothing too crazy in there.
Here, no Father Pedros, but free food.
What is...
Talking, Nian, can I speak up? Are you looking for Pedros?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
I wish I could give you more information,
Okay.
but I
yeah.
fear whatever he is doing, it is up to no good.
What Father Pedros is up to is no good.
I came out this way, hoping to sync up with him and these wardens. As you can tell, it did not go well for me. I did not see Pedros himself, but these wardens beat me and captured me. They kept inquiring about an ancient site north of here, hallowed by the order long ago. I fear Pedros has mixed himself up in something.
This is concerning to say the least.
I am sorry,
know.
Miko.
I don't know why I continue to be surprised.
Pedros the MacGuffin.
MacGuffins!
What
No,
are the
wrong MacGuffins.
What are the
The
MacGuffins
MacGuffins?
doing here?
Oh my god, it's the MacGuffins!
You didn't know that was Father Pedros' last name?
Father
Father
Pedros?
MacGuffin?
I am
Father
obsessed because
MacGuffin.
that does imply Miko's full name being Miko MacGuffin, which is somehow very fitting.
I can see it.
Okay.
Unless Father Pedros didn't give Miko his last name on an account of being a double orphan.
Oof.
Get wrecked. Double orphans, no last names. Actually, no. When he became orphan once, he lost his last name. Orphan
His last
twice,
name just
lost his
Orphan.
middle name. Yeah, Miko Orphan.
Okay.
Perhaps there might be some information at either this site or maybe even in Kintargo. I know it's a bit of a ways away, but a little city trip wouldn't do any harm. And I could probably try to convince my mother, if I decide to talk to her again, some sort of reason for business in the city so we could have accommodations for staying.
Well,
The city, you say? I would generally like to avoid spending time in the city, if possible.
In Kintargo?
Is any city really?
I mean, Kintargo's really not that. It's not that big of a city, honestly. It's a very nice city.
Yeah. It's. I've been.
No? Oh, all right. Well, if there might be information for Father Pedros, I think we could probably all tolerate a day or two, and then we
No,
can
no,
leave.
you're right. Yes, for Father Pedros we shall go, and it will be fine. Everything will be fine. There shall be no problems.
Are you wanted
Certainly,
in Kintargo?
I
You can say yes.
is
It's
such
all right.
wanted is such a specific word.
Are you
Is someone searching for you there?
It's technically possible.
All right. Well, we could like put a little fancy hat on you, and no one will recognize you then.
That's true.
Yes, I think that shall do it. Yes, thank you.
Isn't
Yeah.
that where Grandma and Grandpa Pedros lives, or am
Yeah.
I misremembering?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
Grandma
right.
and Grandpa Pedros!
Grandma and Grandpa MacGuffin.
Grandma and Grandpa MacGuffin are there! Oh my gosh!
before we get caught up on Kintargo, how far away is this hollowed place to the north that was mentioned?
I can draw you a map to where they questioned me. It's about 2 days' travel from here.
Hmm.
The legends tell that a great evil was sealed away there by the founders of the Order of the Green Faith. I can be up to no good. They say some of the ruins date back to the ancient Jitsin Empire.
They've sealed a great evil in Jiskin ruins.
That is what I have heard, yes. I don't know if the ruins themselves still exist. But I know there might be some artifacts of great power there. Whatever they are up to can be of no good.
Do we have enough supplies to go all the way out there and then still make it back to Ravenel?
There is quite a
Or
lot
still
of dried
drying?
food in this closet here.
Yeah, but do we have enough of our other supplies? Will we be alright? I just want to make sure that we're not going in unprepared. I mean,
Will we? I don't know how much in terms of supplies we need, because I also don't know what the distance is. So Bayard could.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a
As he,
2 days journey from what he had said.
Well, but then also with getting home.
It'd be about 2 days to get to where he indicates on this map he sketchily is kind of drawing out on a scrap piece of paper. Probably another 4 to 5 days to get back to Seldrain. About a week round trip, give or take.
Do we have a week's worth of food and supplies, or?
Miko's down to only a few sandwiches.
I don't think that's a week's worth.
We should.
I did give. I didn't have time to say it, but I did give Delea one of my sandwiches for breakfast this morning. So I'm
I
only
think
down to
you've all got.
6.
I think some of you have rations marked down in your.
Yes, I certainly do, and that is definitely a thing that I've been paying attention to.
I definitely have been paying attention to it as well.
Very
Joke's on you, because I
professional.
actually have.
I have marked one down, but I don't remember how to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've marked one down as well.
There we
How
go.
many should we probably have marked down?
I think 2.
Well, you don't need to mark down another one. I already gave you sandwich.
Oh, true.
Well, the
Sandwich counts
rations
as
are
ration.
enough for an entire day. I don't think PB&J
Sandwich counts as rations, I thought.
For Miko, yeah, because Miko's small. Tiny Miko, one sandwich. That's enough calories for a day.
Tiny Miko, one sandwich.
It's extra peanut
Very
butter
funny because
for protein.
so funny considering he's like known food addict, can live off one sandwich.
This. Pardon me if I've missed something. We're still unaware of where Pedros has gone. If I'm following.
We're
Yeah,
just
it
kind of
is
chasing dead leads at this
accurate.
point.
Yeah, I mean, I. It feels like a wild goose chase. This is the wrong accent again. I just. I want to find him. I really do, and I want to believe that all of this stuff about him being doing bad things isn't real, but I don't know what to believe at this point.
I get the impression that he wasn't always such a pious man.
And he may be using his whole life to track down where he last saw you or found you, trying to track you down.
And we're not going to get anywhere like that.
Well,
You're not-
all these tracks lead step by step after Pedros, and well,
Should we try to
we've
get one step ahead then?
well, my theory is they may have taken him and using his knowledge and priestly connection to do something with those ruins.
Almost like these
Well,
ruins have some sort of a legacy to them.
Michael!
What up? My name's Michael. I'm
You
21.
keep this up, and they're gonna take the hero way back from Harry.
I don't really like to suggest this, but can I offer a little bit of insight potentially? if Father Pedros has made it this far and he's still going, potentially, and he's not turning back to try to look for you, he hasn't, to our knowledge, he hasn't returned to town. He hasn't tried going any places where you may be, to his knowledge. Do you think he's might be moving on to different things? I don't like suggesting this, Miko, I really don't. But I'm trying to think logically right now. And if he hasn't
I'm
turned around, he left town the day you went missing and hasn't returned. Including hasn't returned to see if you made it back.
My worst fear is that he's using this as an excuse to live the life he wanted to. The unicorn told me. I told him that I was. What are the unicorn's pronouns?
He, him.
Oh, thank you. I told him I was looking for my father, and he told me my father harbored a great evil. And when I clarified that I was talking about Father Pedros, he said that he was talking about my biological father, and that Father Pedros was one of the people who helped defeat him or seal him away or something.
I
don't know.
Miko, your retelling of what the unicorn had told you, that's confirmed my theories on this. Almost certainly. I am certain Father Pedros is not moving of his own volition. We followed his trail here and found these men operating under evil spirits. I think more of them are moving your father.
Why would they be targeting him, though?
Don't you see? Pedros had a part in sealing away a great evil. They're taking him to where a great evil's sealed. They're trying to free that evil. They intend to use Pedros for something. Nothing good at that.
Well, then we don't have a choice but to go after him.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So what, then we go to Cantargo and hope for the best?
I think we go to the side of the ruins first and see. Since that's closer, I know. Then we go home. I'll talk to my mother, see if we can get some connections into the city. Then we go there. So at least we have some lodging.
My Father Pedros's parents also live there, worst comes to worst.
Oh, this is a big moment. Miko didn't call them his grandparents. Called
Shut
them Father
up!
Pedros' parents.
I know!
Poor baby Miko.
Well, there's two different
Gotcha.
potential routes.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's two potential places for us to stay, is all I was going to say. Either side of the river, probably, but that doesn't matter much.
Katya,
Yes, Miko.
I want to go to bed.
I understand. It has been a very long day. Perhaps we can stay in this cabin for the night and head out in the morning.
I'll get the bodies out.
That
I
is
can help.
appreciated.
Actually, I know. It seemed like they were possessed. They mentioned something about like their hosts and such. Do
Yeah.
any of these men have a pulse still?
No, they're all dead.
Okay.
And as you check them, they
Oh.
feel almost like you take a closer look at their bodies. They feel almost as they've withered a little bit.
Oh, like
And kind of shrunken in.
it's just like when that demon burst, the demon thing burst from the other priest.
So like, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I will. We'll
a
drag these
demonic-
deflated men out then.
Marked safe from murdering a humanoid today.
God. I
Good
can.
philosophical question. If you kill somebody possessed by a demon, did you do you good thing because you expelled the demon, or a bad thing because you murdered a person?
Something great
double-
or good.
Alright, Miku needs
It's,
to go to exorcism school.
2 good. 1 good because you expelled the demon. 2 good because you released the person from their torment.
I'm gonna do a lore philosophy.
We'll be here all night. We don't have time for that.
Can I make that lore philosophy check to see that answer?
Sure. You know
With
what?
my-
Because with
with
your
my
lore
dubious
ability, yeah, use your. Go ahead.
And
Lore
with the dubious
philosophy.
knowledge,
Uh-huh.
you said you want me to make any lore checks,
Yeah.
private or blind.
Yep.
God.
Yeah. There is a lot of philosophical debate that exists on the subject that states that killing the host of a demonic body is one of the greatest callings you could do. But there's a small train of thought of just this niggling thing that comes out of Cheliax, actually, that states that murder is murder, and failing to try to expel the demon from the host actually damns the host's soul to eternal suffering and damnation.
Alright, said boldly as if I know how to expel a demon.
Miko, you did the right thing.
Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Just letting all that information.
For Misha!
Look, we'll go find Pedros and we'll get him to teach you how to do an exorcism.
Yeah, I feel like he would know how to do that. I don't know why.
We ever done exorcisms at the church before?
No, actually,
Hey!
it's never come up.
Interesting.
Okay, maybe we gotta go find a Pharasman priest.
Maybe we should go find another Pedros.
Father Pedros 2?
Maybe in Cantargo.
Father Pedros.
You guys got your independence from Cheliax only a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna walk into Cantargo during Independence Day? Independence Week, whatever you want to call it?
Well,
It already
Go?
passed. It already passed.
yeah, it's past now.
Aw.
Damn.
The
Just walk
Winter
right up.
Festival day was for Ravenel Independence Celebration.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a whole nother month now.
Well, we'll get this cabin cleaned up, livable for the night, and talk about what our next step is.
Without a second thought, I'm just gonna like flick a hand and press to digitate some blood stains off the floor. It's like, don't mind that.
Oh my god.
Well, if you all don't need me anymore, best I head back to the circle and
In your
leave this adventuring to younger folks than me. They already beat me once.
Before you go, sir, I have some medicine that may do you good. If you accept, of course.
After I've rested a while, I could. You should save your medicine for whatever journey you're headed on.
Sir, can I help at least a little bit before you do go? It will help soothe you a little bit at least.
Very well, child. I would take some aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little healing burst.
I'm gonna cast Soothe. For 12.
I don't even know how to. Why can I not figure out how to do this?
There's a thing on your actions tab for it that should do that.
Ah, I was looking in the wrong place.
And then click that button.
Ah. So I'm just gonna move it a bit closer to the injured people.
So it hits them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you're casting your spells, and I'm gonna start whirring
you know
some
what?
engines
That
and
was,
building up energy.
Can you do that one more time? I guess the level are supposed to be 2d4 because you're level 2. I think I wrote the script for that wrong. So, because it's 1d4 per level. So.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, there we go. This burst of energy shoots forth, and Demian sort of relaxes a bit, feeling the soothing and healing energy. I've never seen a wave of healing like that before, child. Quite intriguing. You are truly blessed by the gods.
Thank you.
And then Falter, are you?
I'm gonna spray him down with some flames.
Is that working right now? Did you repair it?
Yeah, it only takes like the normal like downtime 10-minute rest to
Okay,
get it working
yeah,
again.
that'll work. And he's sprayed in flames. He screams in fear. And then like it kind of heals him. And
Oh, it hurt me.
and then you hurt yourself.
It's only
It's fire damage equal to your level, so it's 2.
Oh, that one. Okay, so that one hit me for 1 then, because
Yeah,
I have
so you'll
1
take
natural.
One damage.
That's a fun ability.
As he finishes screaming in fear and then notices his wounds are slightly patched up from the cauterizing effect. I don't know if you know this. Human bodies are much more frail than your metallic shell, my friend. Please never do that again.
Oh no, don't understand. I use a curated mixture of medicinal herbs I've studied. It works thus far.
All the same, I would appreciate maybe a warning next time.
Man doesn't like to be lit on fire, don't light men on fire. Very simple.
Some people aren't fans of arson.
Some people, I hear.
Yeah, I don't
There is
mind
a
it.
place of fire in all natural life. To clear the underbrush and make way for new life. But I would prefer not to make way for new life with my own just yet.
Very sensible.
Thank you, Vatia, for saving me, and the rest of you for your efforts. The Order of the Green Faith will always be in your debt.
It is appreciated.
Go with my blessings. Good luck in your search for Pedros. I hope no evil has befallen him. He turns and he walks away. And as you guys bed down and rest for the night, this is where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you everybody for joining us out in Twitchland And we'll see you hopefully in a couple weeks to continue the legacy of Ruin, aka the tales of Miko MacGuffin.
The
and
Ballad of
Tori.
Miko.
Ronnie didn't have a last name.
I promise you there's more story elements for other people when we leave Seldrade. This is just Miko's town.
Miko Orphan.
Maybe there's things in Cantargo.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, time to go see Grandma and Grandpa.
Go.
Okay, bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, Twitch.
Night.
Bye, Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.